Cancer, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. This is going to be a reading directed to the single individuals, okay?
Let's see what's going on with you guys. Those that are not in a commitment, what's going on with the Cancerians? Those that resonate with being
single and non-committed at this time in their life. What are you guys dealing with here at this time? What is significant in your love life at this time? What are you going through? The Queen of Coins. Okay, so there's this studious energy about you. I feel that you have the inclination to invest, maybe in a relationship, maybe in towards somebody here, and you have some sort of warmth towards somebody. I do feel you care towards this individual, but there may be a questioning in regards to whether it's to your best interest to give this nurturing aspect of you. All right, is it worth investing my heart into this situation, even though I care for them? Is the type of question, the type of energy that I see you dealing with here. All right, Two of Wands, ladies and gents. This further clarifies what we're saying here. So you're at a crossroad here in regards to whether you want to maybe revisit a connection or maybe invest into a connection. We'll look into your person in a moment. Tell me more about Cancer's energy towards whomever it is that they're dealing with. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's been maybe you were treated unfairly here in the past. All right, but I do see that there is a lot of heartbreak. I feel that there is a lot of emotional turmoil, and just a lot of mental restlessness is really what I'm getting here. Tell me about these feelings that you have for this individual. What's going on here with this Queen of Coins? The Lovers. So yeah, you clearly do have a lot of feelings. We got the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is your energy. So it's clear to me, ladies and gents, that you do got a lot of feelings for somebody. All right. And this is not an easy situation. All right. I'm not sure what type of past you have with this person, but it looks like you're having a hard time here. Tell me about the Queen of Coins. The Ace of Swords. This is a new beginning here, so you may be in a transitional phase, or maybe you guys are just resparking communication with this individual, or you guys are in a reconciliation dynamic here where you're trying to work things out. But the foundation is still a bit rocky here between you and this individual. Tell me about the Two of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. I feel that you really are striving toward making the best out of this situation, Cancer. All right, and it's just something that you're trying to figure out. Looks like my camera's about to die. Let me change the battery one sec. Cancer, we are back. We're back in black. All right, let me fix this. All right, I gotta look good for you guys. Come on. All right, so let's see. That's way too high. Excuse the technical difficulties. Let's see what we got going on here, buddies. So, stressing the hell out, but you're trying to make the best out of the situation. Fair enough. What's with the Nine of Swords? This is you possibly losing sleep. You possibly fear abandonment even. You're like, why would I give into this shit only to fail once again? Only for this fucking turd to leave me out in the cold again. Are they players or what, ladies and gents? Have they given you a reason to not trust them? I feel that your judgment towards them is not the best. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. But we're going to find out. Let me see this shit real quick. All right? Hold up. All right, what's going on here? What's going on with your buddy old pal, Cancer? What's going on with your buddy old pal? What is this individual's energy towards you? What is this individual's energy towards you? Whomever it is that you're dealing with. This individual stressed the fuck out too. All right? Eight of Swords. They're questioning whether this is going to work out or not. They're imagining the worst case scenario, but I do get the sense that this individual wants to work things out. All right, I do get the sense that this individual wants to. I'm being a fucking perfectionist, and I was like, I got to tweak it 1 centimeter to the right. I'm busting a fucking Virgo. I'm not even a Virgo, ladies and gents. I should just be myself in Aries and not give a fuck about the camera position. Nevertheless, what's going on with your person? They seem all sorts of fucked up, like the position of my camera, ladies and gents. Let's see. Three of Cups. They want to reunite, ladies and gents. This individual trying to slide in. They're trying to be in good terms with you. All right. I don't feel like this individual It's like, I don't know why I'm getting a bit of emotional immaturity. What? Talk to me about the level of maturity here, emotional maturity of this person. The Judgment, the Nine of Swords. They're in this Knight energy, okay, which isn't the most mature individual. All right, the Knight, and with this formula here, the Judgment and the Nine of Swords, what this is telling me is that they're in this process of learning, growing. They're still in their head. They're still dealing with obstacles here. Okay, they still have a tendency of being their own worst enemy and putting, obstructions before themselves. They're in a learning phase. Okay, this individual, I feel, still has yet to experience romance and yet to experience relationships for the sake of growth, and this is one of them. In fact, I feel like this is a learning experience for both of you. All right. Nevertheless, I like this individual, even though they're not the most mature, and we've all been there. Shit, I'm probably still there, ladies and gents. I ain't no fucking, grandmaster sensei over here when it comes to love. So let's see. Let's see. What's going on here with, tell me more about this individual and their energy towards Cancer. I feel like this individual has a problem being vulnerable, ladies and gents. All right. But simultaneously, it's like they want to let you in. They want to allow, they want to work on the relationship. They want to grow it. They have this inclination to do so. But simultaneously, they got a tendency to block this shit out. What are they really, what's with this Three of Cups? The Eight of Coins. So, yeah, they're diligently trying to put in effort and work on this situation, okay? But they got something bothering them, ladies and gents. And I feel that it's, you know what? You guys are both still affected by the fallout that you guys had. Maybe you guys were coming together. Love was explosive. It was nice. It was going somewhere. So it felt like. But then you guys had a major fallout, a major split, and they're still affected by this. All right. Three of Wands. The distance is getting to this individual and the lack of progress. All right, not that there isn't a lack of progress. There's probably steady forward movement, but the lack of not being where you guys once were is, making this person feel as if they're still lingering in the chaos that's ensued, and it's kind of discombobulating, ladies and gents. Okay, so let's see. What is your advice in this situation? What is your advice? The Two of Swords. You need to get your hair. You need to get your hair done. No, ladies, you need to get your head cleared here. Some of you are really, really, really thinking about moving away from this individual. Some of you are still very much conflicted. And let me tell you, ladies and gents, if you do want to move the fuck on, do so. Moving on, leaving this individual in the fucking behind. It ain't bad, you know what I mean? Maybe you're doing this for a reason. What is to your best interest at this time? Cancer. The Chariot. I'm not going to make your decision for you, but you need to fucking stop thinking with your heart, and you need to start thinking with your mind, ladies and gents. And you need to move with a sense of purpose here when it comes to whatever decision you make. All right? What can you expect from this relationship moving forward? What can you expect from this relationship moving forward? The Hermit, isolation, a lot of invulnerability. All right? Not a lot of investment is what I'm seeing here, ladies and gents. You and this individual both are apprehensive when it comes to this, relationship. Both of you guys still have your guards up towards each other. All right? Because of the wounds and the baggage that is still lingering here between you guys. Now, but let's keep it real, ladies and gents. The Lovers, okay? You guys have a real strong connection here. And this is difficult. I'm not saying that you guys have a strong connection for the sake of, you should try to work this out. I'm saying, I'm just, noting that it's a really strong connection. And because of that, it's so challenging to deal with. All right? So that's what I'm seeing here for that connection. What's going on with new love, ladies and gents? We will be expanding on this individual here in the extended. All right. More on this, on their actions towards you during this time, on their deepest desires, their unspoken truths, their blockages towards you. All right. So we're going to get information on this relationship here in the extended, but I want to look into new love, if any at all. You seem quite immersed in this situation, so I wouldn't be surprised if you don't have any new love. Any new love for the Cancerian folks? No, look at that shit. What did I say? 8 plus 10, 2 negatives. What does that equal? Negative 18, ladies and gents. What is 18? Is the moon energy. You're probably not even putting yourself out there. You're probably not even thinking about new love, ladies and gents. Good on you. Focus on releasing this burden that you got. Focus on releasing yourself from this energy of imposing stress. You see, you're carrying an unnecessary burden here. You are entertaining thoughts of misery, of the worst case scenario, of all this shit that is only making you go deeper into a pit of negativity, ladies and gents. So I feel like you guys need to redirect your focus. And let's see, what is the advice here? Essentially, it's to heal, flat out. It's to unleash yourself from this energy, ladies and gents, and heal to double major arcanas. All right, so I feel that whatever situation you're dealing with should be at the forefront of your attention, okay? Because it's toxic as hell, and you're not growing. So with that said, ladies and gents, you got a very, important decision to make when it comes to your destiny. Look at this. We got the ace, double aces here, ladies and gents. And this ace, there's not going to come easy. It ain't going to come easy, ladies and gents. All right. But I promise the sun will shine once again, right? Life fluctuates. It goes up and down and up and down. Right now you may be down, but it's a phase. You're going to work through this. Time will ensue and you'll be back up eventually, ladies and gents. Now, I'm going to go ahead and continue to expand this on the extended, where I'm going to basically continue to look into this relationship, see where it's going to go, and I'm going to read it and get clarity on your person. All right, for those that are still interested in them and want to, still entertain the idea of giving this a chance, let's go see what's in store if that's the path you're wanting to choose. The extended is linked in the description. You want access to all the extended readings, take a look at the second link. Good luck to you, Cancer. I'll see you guys around.